I keep getting these weird videos on my timeline. These videos that tell me that there is a secret to YouTube, that there is a secret formula, kind of like the Krabby Patty and its secret formula. There has to be something about these videos that are somehow being caught by the algorithm and showing it to everybody and garnering millions of views. How do they do it? Well, I set myself up on an hour-long journey on trying to create the content, trying to make the title, thumbnail, and editing it all within 1 hour. And this is how this little challenge went. So, any idea? I think the first idea that I'm gonna make under this pressure is I think I'm just gonna go make a Minecraft video, and I think it's gonna be based on some type of housing. Some type of housing, doesn't matter what it is. I'm just gonna make some type of housing. I guess the type of housing that it can be, I mean, let's see. I guess I can do, let me think. I need to do the do, feel, and know from John Dorman's video. Okay, so I'm gonna do, okay, so I will effectively build a house in a short time frame. That's my no. And I'm just gonna build a house. I don't know how to make it funny, but I guess we'll go along with it. Alright, looks like we weren't recording. However, I can show you the beautiful beachfront property that we've built here. Oh man, whatever. No, we're just gonna start over. We're just gonna start over. We don't have enough time. We literally don't have enough time. We need to create another world. We need to use the benefit of having a bonus chest. Quick house. We don't have time. We don't have time. We simply do not have time. The contract work that we were supposed to be in didn't even record. So we only have about maybe 3 minutes. We need to be quick. Quicker on our feet, quick thinking. Alright, looks like we got ourselves an even more amazing seed. We need to be quicker on our feet here. Number one, to getting a nice property, a nice place to stay at, and a nice place to, you know, scout, right? Number one thing you have to do, of course, is to get wood, because without wood, you can't build nothing. Since we got our stone here, we're gonna go ahead and create ourselves a pickaxe. That's better. Up our workflow. All right, we have gotten ourselves what we need. Let's go and grab ourselves some couple wood. We're gonna give ourselves we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of OT here, maybe about like this music is kind of really loud, but I have no time to adjust any of the settings. But we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of OT. We're gonna give ourselves at least maybe 4 more minutes max on building something, because we need wood, and it's gonna take a little bit. All right, looks like we're gonna go ahead and select ourselves this property right here. This tree is going to get chopped down because our property is more important than its longevity. We're gonna go ahead and grab most of this wood. We're gonna go ahead and start building. We don't care. We gotta go. We just gotta go. The first thing that comes to mind when building something like this is a little bit of a log cabin type feel. So that is what we are going to go ahead and pursue. Right now, we do have some of the logs required to be able to create a log cabin. However, we need to make sure we pick the proper placement of where we want the logs, because otherwise it's not going to look good if our logs just look absolutely disgusting. So we're going to go ahead and start it here. We're going to go ahead and decide this is where the placement of logs should be. Now, the keen eye of you have just already seen. Bro, how are you going to make this look good? It just, you know, well, lucky for us, for it to look good, we don't need to do much. All we gotta do, we just gotta place. Get out of the way. So then I realized, waiting for this timer to give me the actual seconds was actually wasting the time that I could be using towards other things. So I decided I'm not gonna put a timer on screen anymore, so good luck. We just have to make sure that it is sustainable. That is all we care about. However, it looks like we've run out of wood already, so it looks like we're already going to lose a lot of time, a lot of progress. Just after an executive battle decision on the conference table, in my mind, I've decided that I will stop using logs and I'm just going to go ahead and build just using planks, because it's easier, less work. After all, why do more work when you do little? And it was at this point, while I am currently editing this, that I realized I'm running out of time trying to go through the entire clip. So I'm just going to just skip through the entire clip and show you what happens. First off, I made the roof out of slabs because it was just easier to save wood that way. Number two, I made a little deck with a nice, like, you know, fence. And this is like the final part. The final part right here is what I have to save and what I have to show you in order to make this all worth it, because I'm literally running out of time. We need to make sure that our house complies with health standards. All right, looks like we have the official document here of a healthy home. We need to make sure that our home abides by principles for national standards. Like, we need to make sure that it's dry, because damp houses provide a nurturing environment for mites, roaches, rodents, and molds, all of which are associated with asthma. Yikes. So is our house damp? That's not good. We've got grass. Good. We need to make sure that there's no grass inside. Lay these doors down. That is not the proper placement for a door. What kind of housing standard does that go by? Just like that, our house is no longer wet in any sort of way. All right, we got to go back and see what else other standards we have to abide by. Clean. It is clean. Because there's nothing really here that makes it dirty. Is it pest free? I mean, quick eye check indicates that there's nothing else living here other than me. Ventilated. Absolutely. Look at these beautiful open windows. Uh-oh. I think he heard us. We gotta go back. Good view. Is it safe? Falls are the most frequent cause of residential injuries to older adults and children, followed by objects. And just like that, we just checkmarked our safe. Contaminant free. Chemical exposures include... Alright, well, besides the furnace, nothing here is metallic, so this is actually pretty good. No one's smoking here. Maintained? I mean, you could just go out, top a tree, and, you know, maintain your house like that. Ship a thesis style. Thermally controlled. Prolonged exposure to excessive heat and cold. Just wear a fur coat. Accessible. Increased accessibility in and outside the home to help reduce trips, falls, and isolation, and improve mental health and physical capacity. I flattened out the ground, so I think it should be fine. Hopefully. And affordable. Yeah, I only lost about, like, 20 minutes of my time. And it's 2:10.
So I had to cheat a little. I still had to make the thumbnail, and I still had to make a title, and I still have to let it upload. And it's a disaster. Everything's a disaster. Thanks for watching.